Hi children, good morning. This is our grade 7 biology video class. Okay, today we are going to see lesson 7, weather, climate and adaptation of animals to climate. Okay, see, tell me one thing. If you are planned a trip to hill station, what are the things you may pack in your suitcase? You may need umbrella, raincoat, sweaters, mufflers, isn't it? So these are the things definitely in your pack, in your suitcase, isn't it? See here, in this lesson we are going to see about how the weather changes daily. What is the difference between weather and climate? See, how are animals? In our world there are different kinds of animals are there, isn't it? Some animals live in desert, some animals live in forest, some animal lives in water, isn't it? So different kinds of animals are there, how they adapt to their climatic condition. So all these things in our today's lesson we are going to see. Clear? Okay. Then have you heard your elders discussing about the weather condition while they are planning for any function in your family? Isn't it? For marriages, like that, some important functions, they think of which month may the function date fall on, why it should be in a sunny day, why? Because for our convenience. So we plan like that. You might have heard in the cricket game also, in any game, the organizer will discuss about the pitch, climate, weather condition of that particular day, isn't it? So why we are doing like that? Then only it is possible to play properly. If we start play on a windy day or cloudy day, the ball may go speed. If it's heavy winds blow, the ball may go speed. So it affects the game, isn't it? So we can say weather has profound effect on our lives. Okay, it plays very important role on our lives. Okay, so in our daily report, in our television or in newspaper, see, look here, this is Hindu newspaper. Here in the second page, they are giving the report about weather, isn't it? See, what are the things they given? Sunshine, the time of sunshine, and this continuously 3 days, 3 consequent days. That means next day, this is a June 11th newspaper, Hindu newspaper, June 2021. See, 3 continuous dates, sunrise and sunset they given. Then Coimbatore newspaper, this one, say they given that's 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, then about Salem also they given. See, maximum temperature and minimum temperature also they mention, isn't it? 38 degrees Celsius on June 11. See, the humidity report also they given. See, this is how the weather report we receive in our television or through any kind of communication, isn't it? So how is possible for them to give a report like this? Who will work on this? all those things we are going to see now. See children, today 3rd September, see in my phone we can see like this, isn't it? So what is the today's temperature? 26 degrees Celsius, isn't it? See, we can see the temperature of today, we may get rain, isn't it? And tomorrow thunderstorm, then Sunday only it's cloudy, isn't it? So like that we can get weather informations. 5 more days, consecutive days means next 5 days. See, 5 more consecutive days weather report also given, isn't it? So what are the things they will discuss while they are submitting the weather report? Say daily report weather, what are the things it carries? They discussed about temperature on that particular day. Okay, what is the temperature, humidity, wind speed and rainfall. Temperature, humidity, wind speed and rainfall. Here, what is the meaning of this word humidity? Is moisture. Eerapadam. Humidity is moisture. Okay, so they discuss about these 4 things. These are the 4 main elements of weather report, isn't it? Temperature, humidity, wind speed and rainfall. Now we are going to see about weather in detail. See children, this is today's weather report, September 3rd. See, here they are given the next 5 consecutive days weather report. See, check with the temperature. Do all the days have same maximum and minimum temperature, humidity and rainfall? No, all the recordings are not same, isn't it? Some days it's same, but some days it differ, isn't it? So if we take the count on a week, it have considerable variations, isn't it? So the day-to-day conditions in the atmosphere with respect to the day-to-day condition in the atmosphere with respect to temperature, humidity, rainfall and wind speed and some other parameters. So depend upon these parameters. The day-to-day changes in the weather depend upon these parameters. So many parameters are there. Among that, the temperature, humidity, wind speed and rainfall plays important role. So that we call these are elements of weather. Elements of weather. Okay, who will collect all these information to telecast on the TV? Who will do all this work? A department called Meteorological Department. Meteorological. Okay. And this department works on these. They only collect all these data. On past 24 hours, they will give the particular day weather report and they collect for next 5 days also. So, what is the department name? Meteorological Department. Okay. So, they only gives weather report. Then, how we are receiving the weather report? How they will collect the weather report, how they are collecting the data? From the satellites. ozone sat, weather satellite is there. Okay, many weather satellites are there. So among that, ocean sat is a important weather satellite which gives information about weather. Children, these are some satellites sent from our India, and this one is ocean sat, okay, weather satellite, and this one is Kalpana 1. The name of this satellite is Kalpana 1. So this is the first satellite. This is dedicated to meteorological department to collect the weather informations. Okay, Kalpana 1. Okay, what are the informations we can get from the satellites? Means what are that we call it as the elements of weather. So 4 main, few more are also there. So 4 main is temperature, humidity and rainfall. Temperature, humidity and rainfall. Okay, how they measure the temperature? So for measuring the temperature, if I want to measure what is today's temperature, means I need a instrument called thermometer. Okay, what is that? Thermometer. So maximum and minimum thermometer. We know the laboratory thermometer, isn't it? So this one we call it as a laboratory thermometer, isn't it? See, like that, clinical thermometer also we know, isn't it? This is a laboratory thermometer. Okay, so clinical thermometer also we know, and like that we need maximum and minimum thermometer. See, I will show you the pictures of maximum and minimum thermometer to you. Look here, children. This is maximum and minimum thermometer. Okay, so the red color is filled, that is alcohol, and see that ash color is mercury. In between that metal piece also there. In between these mercury and alcohol, metal piece also there. So by its expansion and contraction of these mercury and alcohol, we can detect the maximum and minimum temperature on that particular day. Okay, this is maximum and minimum thermometer. Okay, by using this we can detect the maximum and minimum temperature of that particular day. Okay, separate thermometer also we can use. Clear, children? See, that blue color is mercury, here that alcohol in red color. So maximum mercury is there, in minimum thermometer alcohol is there. Clear, children? It records the maximum minimum temperature of that particular day. So the next one is humidity. Then how we measure the humidity? So this one is called barometer. So idhula holes irukum. So through the holes air enter inside and comes outside. So they will measure the humidity level, moisture present in the air. So this is called barometer, which measures the moisture. Okay. Next one is rainfall. How they will measure the rainfall? By using the rain gauge. Look, children, this is rain gauge. Okay, basically a measuring cylinder at bottom. On the top there is a funnel on the top. Measuring cylinder on the top there is a funnel. See, look here. See, from our lab I took a measuring cylinder. So if I just keep the funnel on the top, that's all. See, measurements are there. Clear, children? Measurements are there here. So I kept a funnel on the top. That's all. This is called as rain gauge. This is called as rain gauge. Okay, G-A-U-G-E, rain gauge. Okay. So how the rain, how that they will collect See, why they are keeping the funnel on the top? To collect the rainwater, isn't it? And the top line, இது வைக்கலைனா அந்த தண்ணி தெரிச்சு செதறி போயிடும். So in order to avoid that, they are keeping a funnel on the top. Clear? So it gives a accurate measurement. Millimeterல தான் கொடுப்பாங்க. Always the measurement rain measurements they will give in millimeter. Then the next one is wind speed. So how they will measure the wind speed? By using this kind of instrument. This is called anemometer. Okay, so wind, high speed wind vanda idu appadi rotate agum. This will, the top, the two plate like thing will rotate and the measurement we can see. Okay, anemometer. What is this? Anemometer. Okay, wind speed will measure through anemometer. Clear, children? Okay, children, now you can say when we will receive maximum temperature of a day. So usually at afternoon, isn't it? Madhyanam 12 manikku. Okay, when we will experience minimum temperature of a day, maybe late night, is it, or early in the morning? When the day starts, night 12 manikku dana start agudhu. So late at night or early in the morning we can experience minimum temperature of the day. Maximum temperature is afternoon. Okay? Okay, children. Then who will bring all these changes? Who will bring changes in the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed? Who will bring all these changes in the weather? Sun. Sun only brings all these changes in the weather. Okay? The sun is a huge sphere of hot gases at center. It is it. Very high temperature. Isn't it? So sun only supplies light and heat to our solar system, isn't it? It's a center of the solar system. It have more energy in it. Okay, this only causes the changes in our weather and climate. Sun only causes major changes in our weather and climate. Look here, children. The distance between sun and earth also plays important role in determination of climate. Okay, see the distance, 147.1 million kilometer this side, right side, and 152.1 million kilometer. So you know the earth revolves around the sun. Okay, when it moves on 4 so 1 year, no, 1 year we receive 4 different climate. Spring, autumn, winter, summer, like that we will receive 4 different climates. How it is possible? So because the earth revolves around the sun, abdi sutti varudhu, isn't it? When it goes here, we will receive summer. Okay, that's why we are experiencing 4 different climates. Every 3 months the climate gets changed. One full round varumbodhu 1 year. Are you clear, children? See, children, now we are going to see the difference between weather and climate. Clear? Weather is the day-to-day condition. So what are the things what are the data we are collecting? Temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, like that different data we are collecting and giving the information about day-to-day conditions. Okay, the day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at a place with respect to temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called weather of that place. Okay, this is called weather of that particular place. One day report, weather report, particular day report. Then what is meant by climate? The average weather report. Every day we are calculating, no? So like that, the average weather report we calculate taken over a long period of time, say 25 years. So that is called as climate. Okay, the average weather report. Everyday weather report average is calculated, and then they say about the climatic condition of that particular place. Okay, this is the difference between weather and climate. So we can simply say like this also. What is this? So what is the meaning of weather and climate? Weather is the atmosphere around us, every day changes, isn't it? Then climate is average weather over a long period of time. By simple way we can say like this also. Clear, children? Look children, in our book page number 69, they given a table, 7.1 table. They ask us to enter maximum and minimum temperature, humidity, rainfall in this table column. So they given one day for example. Okay, like that you have to enter and find out and write the temperature over here. Then in the very next page they given a chart, isn't it? What chart it is? So here date. Okay, this is date, and this one is what? Temperature. In x-axis date, and then in y-axis temperature. See, date and maximum temperature alone you taken into account and make a graph like this. Clear, children? Look children, in our book page number 71, they given a table column, this Srinagar, that is Jammu and Kashmir, information about climate they given. See the daily minimum temperature and maximum temperature, isn't it? See, but here they given month, January, February, month name only, but here they given average daily temperature. இது எப்படி எடுத்திருப்பாங்க? See, மந்த்துக்கு ஒரு டெம்பரேச்சர் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, maximum temperature and minimum temperature, and that rainfall millimeterல. See how it is possible, how they calculated this. So here we calculated daily report, no, in 7.1 table, maximum and minimum and rainfall and all we are entering. Like that, meteorological department, they calculate the daily temperature report, அது எல்லாத்தையும் கூட்டி total பண்ணி they will take average. So 1 monthக்கு 30 days ஓடதையும் கூட்டி they will take average. Okay, you know your max average. So from that average they calculate the mean, then they enter in here. So 1 monthக்கு 1 minimum temperature, 1 maximum temperature and rainfall எல்லாமே. Okay, they will take average and they will take enter like. Then after that we came to the conclusion. See, this one is Thiruvananthapuram, information about climate. So by seeing this, the temperature 24, 23 degrees Celsius, like that it's there. Here 17, 10, 7, like that, isn't it? So by seeing this, then look at the rainfall also. Here highest 57, 65, like that millimeter rainfall in Jammu and Kashmir, whereas in Kerala it crosses 100, 117, 213 and all also there. So by seeing this, we may come to the conclusion that, see, look here, Srinagar and Jammu and Kashmir, moderately hot and wet climatic condition, moderately hot and wet. So moderately hot and wet climate where in Srinagar and Jammu Kashmir. So during the winter season it's extremely cold. And if you take Thiruvananthapuram, hot and wet climate, hot and wet climate. And if we go to the north side, Rajasthan, it's very hot and dry climate, very hot and dry climate, very hot and dry climate, desert and all there. So very hot and dry climate. Then if we go northeast part of our India, there receives more rainfall. So we can say wet climatic condition, northeast part of India, wet climatic condition. Clear, children? So what is that? Srinagar, Jammu, Kashmir, moderately hot and wet climate. Then second one, Thiruvananthapuram, hot and wet climate. Then in Rajasthan, very hot and dry climate. Then northeast part of our India, wet climatic condition because it receives more rainfall, mostly 12 months, mostly 8 months it receives more rainfall. So it is wet climate. Clear, children? So that we are coming to the end of this video. So weather and climate we finish. In our next part 2 video on weather and climate adaptation of animals lesson, we are going to see about adaptation of animals to climatic conditions. Different hot, dry zone la animals, what are the characters, what are the features are there in animals. All those things we are going to see in our part 2 video of this lesson. How polar bears acclimatized, how the penguins, why the birds fly long distance, that we call migration, no? The birds from one country travel to another country. So why it happens? So how they adapt to the climatic conditions. About all those things we are going to see in our next part 2 video. Thank you, children.